All right. What is going on, my monomaniacs, my she-hulks, my gremlins? It is another awesome episode of Mon Toys. And what do we have here? This got to be, I'm going to tell you right now off the bat, the biggest MAFEX box of my life. I've never seen one this big. I mean, like, look, let's off bat. Let's just do some comparisons. This is a regular MAFEX box. Look, this is like two of these, you know? That's Wolverine. A little sneak preview of some episodes to look forward to. Yeah, we got the Joker too. But yeah, man. So this dude is humongous. You know, it is the Batman and horse. That's what it says right there from the Dark Knight Returns comic book. Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. I know that they have an animated movie of this, parts 1 and 2. This is the Frank Miller story, man. I got this comic book, man. And I remember when he was riding on the horse, but I don't know if he was wearing this particular suit when he was on that horse. But it doesn't matter, man. They interchange parts sometimes. They do things, MAFEX. But let's talk about the packaging, man. We got Batman right there on a horse. It says Batman on a horse right now. And I know that there's a lot of glare here, you know, because we got to do the lights. And then we got the Batman Dark Knight Returns right there. And then the DC trademark logo. And then we got MAFEX Metacom Toys right there in the bottom corner. And then let's go ahead and move this guy. This dude is going to get out of frame, y'all. So bear with me. Look at this. And here he is on the side right here. Yeah, it's going to be hella big, man. I'm going to probably just take pictures of this so we can get better shots. And look, man, here on the back, look, this is what the man comes with, man. He's got some bloody ribs, a bunch of accessories. I think it's 3 head sculpts or 2 head sculpts. I don't know, man. He got that big ass horse right there. So yeah, man, Batman and the horse, Dark Knight action figure. Bunch of jargon right there. Here's the side. If we turn it over right here, right there, let's see. Batman The Dark Knight Returns, man. I'm really excited to get this man out the box. Let's get down to it, y'all. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. And here we have Batman on top of the horse. I wanted to start it off this way because I wanted you guys to get a glimpse of what is to come. We got the man on top of the horse. We got this base right here, this acrylic pole that holds this horse, keeps it from falling, keeping it steady. And you also put the 2 hooves into this base, man. And he has this very long cape. I don't think that all the other Batman Dark Knight figures, their capes are this long. I don't know why. Maybe it gives it that effect, that presence, man. Maybe it's so he can cover up the horses behind. I don't know, man, but let's get down to it. I want to get this man off of this horse, bring him down to earth so we can talk about him and, you know, talk about everything Batman. And here we got Bruce off of that horse, man. You think Catwoman's like, let Bruce hit it? So check it out, man. We got him right here. What do you think about him so far? This man got a lot of presence, you know? Let's take a look at his neck, because I feel like when it's on camera, he looks like he has no neck. So let's lift his head up. That's my problem with the other Batman Dark Knight Rises action figure that I have. But, I mean, he feels nice. He feels good, of high quality. He feels very smooth. You know, the cape is humongous. It's really, really long, you know, so really, really long. It's the longest cape I ever seen on a Batman. So, you know, he's definitely going to have that presence where you feel like he's slowly, like if you were hiding from him and you were in a closet and he was coming down the hallway, you would see his cape drag. And, you know, it'll probably put some fear in you, you know, so you can probably do some things like this a little bit better, you know, to cover up make it look more like a raincoat, you know. So yeah, the cape is pretty fresh. It has bendy wire all the way down to the bottom of the cape, so you can, you know, make it do a bunch of cool things, make it pose. But this one is pretty heavy because it's heck long, so you won't be able to maintain the pose of the cape for a while. I mean, it won't stay up. It's not that. Oh, check it out. Oh, that looks tight. So you can make it look like the wind is blowing. That's one thing about the MAFEX capes that I always like is the bendy wire. But it would have been nice if they would have had bendy wire across this whole thing. But look at that. It just feels nice, man. Feels like a real deal cape. All right, man. And then he has right here all his, I guess his utility belt where he puts all his bombs and all other items that he needs. Batarangs, smoke bombs. He doesn't. Does he come with a gun? No. I mean, did this back? Where would he put it on the back? Anyway, so yeah, and then he has, he's just this spider emblem, this emblem right here, this Batman one is pretty big and pretty prominent, right? It's pretty tight. It always reminds me of the Batman movie, the one with Michael Keaton. So that's the first time I ever remember seeing it. But the cape is nice. He look, the gray on it and the black. I think it's very neat. I really like the finish on this head sculpt too. Like, I like the wrinkles right here, all over his suit. This man does look. I mean, honestly, he doesn't really look that old until he takes his mask off. He's old because it's in the comic book. But yeah. So let's talk about articulation. So with articulation, what does he have, man? He has, let's put him in a T pose. I learned the other day. Oh, look, the hand came out. The other day that, how it has these drop down technologies at the bottom of at the legs, right? I had the other Batman, the guy who was Patterson, the dude from Twilight, the one that plays. I did a T pose, and the arms kind of stretched out, so made it. So you see, it's kind of like that. You see. So you can make them expand a little bit more. I didn't know that MAFEX figures did that. So that's pretty dope. Anyway, so he has that. And then he has a butterfly joints. And then he has swivel at the shoulder. And right here. And then double jointed elbows, man. So, and these are pretty tight right here. These fangs sticking out that on his armor. So, and then we have, articulation at the wrist. It's on a hinge. So, yeah. And then we got a nice little waist swivel right here and an ab crunch. How far can he look down? Oh, yeah, you're going to be able to get this man into a bunch of poses, man. As you can see, we got the horse in the background. I wanted to keep him over there. So, yeah, ab crunch, swivel. And does he have swivel at the waist? Yeah, he does. You can swivel him at the waist, which is nice. And then you got the drop down legs. So he can do that. Give you a mini boot. Kevin Nash mini boot. So, and then push the legs back up. And we have, there's no cut here on the thigh. So anyway, and then we got double jointed knees, which is nice, So you can make him do some running poses, and does he have swivel at the calf? No, that's not a swivel at the calf. No. Yeah, so we got articulated feet. We always like that articulated feet. And I always feel like it makes a lot of difference to have articulated feet on MAFEX figures. I've never really on the other Marvel Legends. Maybe I noticed that it's helpful on a Spider-Man, but not really, not much. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. So, and then we have, is it rocking ankles? Can we move it like we do on the mall? I'm not going to test it. I don't have to. Let's have some articulation right there, fellas. If you want to go ahead and test it, do it. But yeah, it's nice. So yeah, you're gonna be able to get this guy into some nice little poses, something. Let me get him into something like that. Yeah, like a little ninja kick, right? Yeah. That's gotta be dope. Something like that. Yeah. So what does this Batman come with? He comes with that big ass horse in the back. That horse is practically a statue. There's no articulation. It's just a nice, cool prop. Excuse me. And I'm gonna get this man posing so I can take the stuff out. Oh, this is a nice little pose right here. So I'm trying to get my posing game up. Yeah, man, I'm trying to be a master poser. A master poser. What are the accessories? What does Batman come with? These hands right here, they're slightly open, so maybe you could slide like the lasso of the horse in there, or some other items. Maybe he wants to hold his cape. I don't know, but he's holding up his thumbs up like the fawns. Then he has, put your hands where my hands can see, where my eyes could see. You know, so you could possibly put some stuff in there, some karate chop hands. Then you have another pair of open hands. Then you have another pair of fist hands. The horse comes with a saddle, an extra saddle. So this one seems like it would fit the Batman better, his buttocks, and so, you know, he'd fit there a little bit more snug. I guess you take it out. I'll show you later. He comes with this bloody hand. Remember, I think he sticks his hand into the body of the Joker in the comic book, I think. And then the man comes with a bloody torso, man. Oh, man. Oh, so, you know, he snapped this one and snapped that one out. So, he comes with this angry head skull, which is nice. Look at that, man. And assuming you've collected the other Dark Knight action figures from MAFEX, it comes with this this effect right here. So it looks like he's taking off his mask. So if you had like his head, his Bruce Wayne head, you put this, you take that head off, slide this into the ball joint, and then put the unmasked head over it, so it looks like he took his mask off. That's what MAFEX does. The first time I ever seen them do something like that was with the Dark Knight movie action figures. Like, if you collected all of them, all the Batman, you'd be able to interchange parts between figures, you know. So they've only done it with Batman. That's all I know. And then he comes with some batarangs. Man, these things are tiny. So you would slide these things into into those hands, put them in there, and, you know, he'd be punching people with those, you know, these daggers. So here is the first MAFEX Dark Knight action figure that I have here on the right. This one is cool. As you can see, the main difference is, yeah, this cape is hella big. The logos on their chest are different. The gray on this one is a little bit more darker. Yeah, it's a little bit more darker than this one. And like it feels, the suit on the left feels more higher quality. But this one here isn't that bad. The head sculpt's the same. I feel like these two are the same. Oh, okay. Now he has whiter teeth, and there's more of his upper teeth showing, and this one's showing his bottom teeth more. Yeah. This one, the cape on it messed up, so yeah, I can't articulate the cape on the right side of this figure. See, you could even see the pin here sticking out. So, and I couldn't fix it, man. I'm horrible at fixing action figures. But I told, I think I forgot who I bought this from, but I ended up making a complaint, and they sent me a whole new one. So I got a whole new one in the box. But it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get this one repaired. Yeah, but here's that comparison. Definitely a cool little upgrade. The suit's more cleaner. I wonder if you can interchange parts. You can interchange the torsos, but the grays are of different colors, so it wouldn't match. But, it wouldn't be that much of a big deal. Let's see how he looks like with some other figures. Here he is next to Black Panther from MAFEX. Oh, yeah, man. He makes him look really tiny, right? Batman makes this Black Panther look tiny, dude. Yeah. In here we have Commissioner Gordon from DC Collectibles from the Batman animated series. And here we got Azrael. Some lame rapper's gonna do some double entendre. Azrael, as he's real. Corny ass shit. Anyway, so here we go, man. There's Azrael and Batman. That figure's dope. That's from actually DC Comics, when DC Universe, when Mattel was making them. And here we have Wolverine and Batman. Oh, yeah. They always say that his cowl, the Wolverine's cowl, looks like two Batmans looking at each other. When sometimes I'll stare and I'll be like, it does, man. And I have to like reprogram my brain so it doesn't do that anymore. But yeah, if these dudes ever got into a fight, they'd be tight. It'd be unfair. But I feel like Batman, he would last a little bit. I think I think Wolverine will give him the benefit of the doubt. It'd be tight if like Batman got some kind of superpower for a minute and one-on-one with Wolverine. It'd be tight. Yeah, man. Batman and the horse. What you think about this action figure, man? The Batman's dope. The horse is whatever, man. It's just a statue. But this is what we came to see, the main event right here. I really like this figure. I like how nice it does feel like a big upgrade from the last Batman Dark Knight figure that I have. Look at the main difference is the color's gray, different emblem. The cape is hella long, and I'm glad to have a nice cape on my Batman, man. This is, I thought it was gonna be like, it's gonna take a lot of space, but we can manipulate it in such a way that it looks tight. I saw D Amazing do something like this with his cape on his Batman, and I was like, oh, I've never done something like that. That's tight. So it's yeah, man. I'm trying to get the posing game up. Yeah. I got all the Dark Knight Return action figures. I really like that graphic novel. I know I said comic book in the beginning, so if you nerds got offended, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. Now check it out, man. We got this man right here. If you like all the Dark Knight Return action figures, I say get them. I'm gonna get them. The ones that I've collected so far, all the Batman Dark Knight movie figures, a few Hush figures, and mainly all of the Batman ones from this graphic novel I've collected. This is my second Batman from the MAFEX figures, from the Dark Knight Returns action figures that I've opened. So I'm really happy. I got to figure out where the hell I'm going to put that horse, if I'm going to pose him on there or if I'm just going to put the horse back in the box. I might take him out. But thank you guys for watching, and always make sure that you enjoy your day, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. It's the Hugo Monster. I'll see you on the other side. We're going to take some dope pictures with the man against the Joker. And yeah, peace.
I got hella action figures. Damn right. The collection keeps getting bigger. Hell yeah. Man, will it ever stop? Hell no. I don't know, look what I bought. New stuff. Brand new exclusives. Comic-Con, watch you do it. I buy them when they're on sale. Oh hell, that's the lie I tell. Gotta have all the Marvel Legends. Why is Deadpool so expensive? Got a zero interest credit card. My family should be alarmed. Oh yes, CFA at its gots. Montoys, collectors haven gots. Montoys, Crush Comics gots. Montoys, what are Montoys? My toys. CFA at its gots. Montoys, collectors haven gots. Montoys, Crush Comics gots. Montoys, what are Montoys? My toys. What you know about articulation and the advanced stances I be making without using any of that. Whack museum wax. Oh yes, with straight precision and focus. You tip one over and it's so hopeless. Too many times to recall. I would hear him fall, walk in the room and I would bawl. Like, how could that happen? How can my figure take a fall so tragic? So I got some fish wire to seamlessly hang him. Two fly chicks broke a storm beat banging. And how about that Harley Quinn? That play arts figure could make a man sin. And I know y'all, it's a borderline doll, but a doll nonetheless. Oh yes, CFA at its gots.